You know, it's pretty much a guarantee at this point that if you're starting a big franchise, you're going to want to market the hell out of your first couple attempts. And even the MCU is not immune to the senseless evil of marketing. Surprise! So for Marvel's first two attempts, Iron Man 1, which is, it's fine, I like it. And their second attempt, The Incredible Hulk, which I love to my core. Come at me, will ya? They of course made video games for it, like Iron Man 1, which I did not play. And The Incredible Hulk, which just like the movie, I love to my core. So why do I think a movie tie-in game based on a forgotten movie is one of the best superhero games ever made? Well, shut up so I can tell you. So the Incredible Hulk game was made by a studio called The Edge of Reality and was, of course, partnered with Marvel Studios and published by... Hang on a minute. Yeah, next time you're hanging with your nerd friends, ask them what Hulk and Sonic have in common. I bet they won't guess it. Obviously, the main story of the game is nothing to write home about because it's a movie tie-in game, so if you've watched the movie, you can pretty much see all the twists that are coming in this game. Plus, it's a superhero game, so there's probably not going to be that many twists. And, I mean, it's a superhero game from 2008. But the thing is, the movie story isn't the only story in the game. There's a couple of side stories that you need to complete to progress the actual movie story of this game. Honestly, I enjoy playing these a little bit more, because then it makes this game feel like its own thing, and then when you complete that, you're like, oh yeah, this was based on a movie. So, yeah, I honestly really enjoy the side stories in this game. Obviously, this is an open world game, and open world with the Hulk, you pretty much get to destroy as many stuff as you want. But you do have like this little threat meter that means that when you're destroying stuff, the military is going to come after you. Wow, an effective law enforcement in a superhero game. Who would have thought? But anyway, just destroying buildings and fighting the military. This is really the most fun in the game because it really makes you feel like you are the Hulk in this game. Just like pretty much every superhero game ever made, the boss fights are easily the highlight of this game. They can range from being really easy to absolutely beating the crap out of you within 5 seconds. But in the middle of the game, they have a nice balance in between the first boss and the last boss. And, hell, even the final boss isn't that hard. I mean, it's a lot more fun. I mean, the Hulkbuster fight in this game is cheap as hell. So, if you want to replay any boss fights, never replay that one. Just never do it. It even introduces some villains who aren't even in the MCU yet. Like, for example, Bybeast, who is... You're gonna die at least 3 times in this fight, but it is fun, and he is like a really iconic Hulk villain for, fans of the Hulk. God, I want him in a movie so bad! Honestly, non-movie characters in this game really make me question the canonicity of them. And, hell, the canonicity of this game. Like, is this game actually taking place in the MCU alongside the movie, or is this just another universe MCU? Because, spoiler alert, the final fight against Abomination does end differently to the way it does in the movie. But I'm questioning, like, are characters like Bybeast canon? So as I'm sure you've gathered by now, you play as the Hulk in this game, but he isn't the only character you can play as. Yeah, if, you do a bunch of stuff in the game, you can unlock different characters. Like, for example, Classic Hulk, Grey Hulk, Maestro Hulk, Professor Hulk, Ironclad for some reason, Abomination, and on the Xbox only Gladiator Hulk, and Joe Fixit. And if you have a save file from the Iron Man game, you unlock the Hulkbuster. I have no way of knowing if this guy is an Xbox exclusive like Gladiator Hulk, or like I said, I have not played the Iron Man game, so I have no way to test this. So yeah, that's all the characters you can play as. Screw you, Red Hulk, you're only a fan-made mod. None of the characters give you any special abilities, not even like Professor Hulk or Abomination, who are much different to the Hulk. Yeah, none of them give you any special powers. It's really just a skin of which character you like best. But really, who gives a crap? This game, it's just fun to destroy stuff. I mean, the story is fun, you might replay the boss fights a little bit, you'll play the levels and then never touch them again, and you'll spend hours just destroying the city for fun. So, yeah, if you want to get into the old MCU games, start with this one. Please start with this one. This is probably one of the best superhero games ever made, and is definitely the best Hulk game ever made. Okay, I never played this game, and I probably never will.